In today's session, we'll understand how to connect to Spark database, Hive Metastore Spark database from Power BI. Okay, let's get started now. Let's go straight into the concept. So here it is. Just wait. Okay, please wait. I'll just make sure I have my. Yep. So here we go. I got my Spark database ready in a open source Databricks environment powered by Azure. That is Azure Databricks. It is ready. And our requirement, how to connect and read data, read the Spark table data from Power BI. Very simple and straight. Firstly, let's get the connection details. Okay, so here is our notes. So how to access the Hive Metastore data? How do we do that? Let's see. So firstly, we need to have the connection string. And once we have the connection string, then we need to have something called access key also, or access token. And once we have the connection string and access token, we can directly go for live connection. We'll see how it is. Very simple process, very simple. Let's observe carefully. Firstly, I said connection string, right? Where it is very simple. Go to your compute, a personal compute, or even job cluster, any compute. Go to the compute, and down you see advanced option, JDBC, ODBC. Here you see the server name, right? So document the items. Okay, server host name, port number, and HTTP and HTTP path. Okay, like this. So you got server host name, port number, protocol, and this is called HTTP path. And a small format, the connection string format will be like this. HTTPS, of course, the protocol / server host name. What is server host name? This one, okay, the first one. Get the server host name, colon, 443 is the default port and we cannot change it. It's default port. And we have to mention it as a part of the connection string, and finally HTTP path. Remember how I get it again? From a Spark cluster advanced. Okay, this is a Spark cluster, right? Go down to advanced and then go to the last tab, okay, JDBC tab, and then get the server name, server host name, port number, protocol, and then HTTP path. Okay, total 4 items. From 4 items, we got one connection string ready, connection path complete string ready. 50% work done. Okay, just another 50%. Access token and Power BI access. Very simple. Let's see. Go to settings. Okay, go to settings. Once you go to settings, here, then our next step. Once you go to settings, then here left side go to advanced. Go to settings on top right, then go to advanced on the left side. Okay, on the left side. Just go to advanced on the left side, and then you see something called personal access token is there, right? This one. Personal access token off on. This one. Enabling tokens allow users to use the personal access tokens to access Databricks REST API. Make sure it is set to on. Personal access token should be set to on. Okay, once you set it to on, then next step. The last final step we need to do. Okay, so here we go. Simple process. What we did so far, connection string. Connection string is ready. Then go to settings, advanced personal token or personal access tokens option should be set to on. Okay, this one, it should be set to on. Then last final step. So last step, simple. Go to developer. Okay, go to developer, and then this access token is there, right? Click on manage. Okay, click on manage here. What is it? Developer. Very simple. See here. Go to, okay, yes, top right side we have this option. This is number one. Number two, enable the settings. Number three, create the token. That's it. So here we are creating the token. Generate new token to access the Databricks API. Click on generate new token. I'll say Power BI test token. Lifetime I'll say 1 day. Okay, generate for now. Click on generate. This is the token. So I got my token ready and just mention it here. Next. So 3-step process. Okay, you got the token ready. So go to settings, enable access tokens, and then generate access token from developer, user developer option. Once it is done, remember, this is a setting as on date. Okay, for example, like a few weeks back, we used to have access token settings over here actually. So drop down, then settings, then directly create access token. So interface sometimes keep changing. Sometimes keep changing. So I'm taking the latest one as on date, and this is the date. Next, once we have this access token ready, let's launch Power BI. You can apply the same concept even for Tableau or other reporting environments or data visualization analytics environments. We are just going by Power BI for now. Get data and more. This one, get data more. Once we get data more, and here I have to type this Spark. Click on Spark. Click on Spark, and then click connect. Click connect. So what we are doing now, we are connecting to a Spark database from Power BI. Okay, from Power BI. So Power BI has to know the connection string of the Spark database or backend. Okay, so here is a connection string that was already formatted a few moments back. Copy, paste it. Protocol, yes, ideally it should be HTTPS. This is important. HTTPS is the protocol of the Spark cluster. Spark cluster. See here, I'll repeat again. We should be we should be clear with this information. Go to compute, click on the cluster, click on the cluster, and go to advanced, and once I go to advanced, yes, here it is, Databricks, sorry, JDBC, ODBC. Here protocol HTTPS is there. This is the protocol for Spark. Whereas the protocol for Power BI to access Spark means network level, we have HTTP. So Power BI uses HTTP, Spark uses HTTPS. And batch size optional. Let's go for direct query. From Power BI perspective, import means to load all data, dump all data into Power BI in-memory Vertipack database. That is called import. We are importing into Power BI database, memory data, in-memory database. Other one is direct query. Let's go for direct query. Spark is known for big data, right? Isn't it? We have been learning in our training classes. Spark is mainly for big data, aggregated data, historical data, something huge. We choose Spark. So let's have direct query and click OK. Click OK. It's asking for username. Username should be token. Username is always fixed, called token token, and provide the password connect. Password is nothing but the token we generated few moments back. So provide the server path, token, token username and password, and we are able to see one table here. Now what is this table? Let's verify. Go to Spark catalog. Go to Spark catalog, and here you see this table in your Spark database. Of course, for our understanding demo purpose, I'm using the default Spark database, and you may use even your own Spark databases also inside this Hive Meta Store. Part of our classes, our data engineering course, Databricks module, we have various examples with non-default Spark database for aggregated loads and delta tables. You can choose any table, either aggregated table, Spark table, or delta, anything, same concept. Click on load. Ideally, we don't click on load directly. Instead, we need to take it to our kitchen area. The kitchen area in Power BI house is Power Query. Ideally, we need to get it further transformed. The Spark database tables, Spark tables are not really ready for reporting. In general, we need to do additional transformations, like for example, select all columns. Okay, select all columns. For example, transform and detect data type. See here, the data types got detected, and then next step. We can also perform additional operations, like for example, you have some blank space, you may replace the blank space with 0 or null value, is up to you. You may do additional transformations. And what we do then, once you complete your transformations, finally you load it back to Power BI. Okay, for example, this one, select and then transform and data type as decimal, whole number, etc. But one thing, here we are performing live query. For live query, we cannot really do further transformations. So for time being, I just leave it to default and close and apply. For direct query, further transformations, there are other options. For now, yes, as per our short agenda, we are into accessing Spark database from Power BI, right? So let's do it carefully. So once we get the connection, then the next step. Here is our data. From here, from the left side or right side data pane, your data ready. Let's take table or any visualization. I'll say country, company, month. Let's wait. Okay, this is our report. Something like this. And I'll go for styles, and let's have some alternate colors, something like this. Okay, next. In this way. So you got your report ready. So here we can include even additional. I'll just first get some bigger screen here. We can include some additional visualizations also. Like for example, here you go. Go to format a tree map. Go to tree map, say country. Coming to sales value. Here you see text and you may give it as, for example, whole number. Okay, you would like to change the data type here. You are changing the data type of sale 2018. Okay, something like this. And then perform the required reporting activities. So check, okay, check it. Something like this. Okay, now I'll take you to format, labels, legend, something like this. And then I'll go to labels and bold in this way. And category labels, something like that. Same way, we can have some card visualization and something like this. What we are learning here, we are understanding how to read Spark database or Spark tables from Power BI. So remember, very simple and strict. You need to have the connection string first, format the connection string, get the access token. Okay, a simple two-step process. Thank you for watching this video, short video, and see you soon with the next item. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you. Any further questions, please reach me, and I'm available, to surely assist you. And hope you know my number, just in case. If not, 991-903-0040-801. Okay. Next. Any further questions, I'll be available in this aspect. Do reach me. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.